Welcome back, everybody, to yet another episode here on the Oshay Duke Jackson channel. I'm your host, Oshay Duke Jackson. Man, come on in the room. You know what I mean? We get back to some of the cornerstones of the manosphere. We've been having a big debate going on in this community, talking about code approaching, if that's a good strategy, choosing signals. I know Mr. Lucario did some recent videos on it. But today we want to talk about it. Would it be better if women approach men? This topic was used on Nyla Says channel. So I'm going to do part 2 of this on my channel. But I wanted to take the opportunity to discuss this with the Mr. Lucario fan channel, over 40,000 subs, great dating coach. So, brother, thank you for coming on to the show, man. Thanks for coming on.
What's good? What's popping, bro?
Man, white man hold me back, man. But other than that, I'm doing all right. You know, I'm trying to get into this tricking coach market, but y'all niggas won't let me get into that. You know what I mean?
So you're gonna start your tricking coaching programs?
Right,
and shit?
right. Yeah, you know, free 99 a minute.
That's what's up.
But anyways, but for those people who might not know you, let the people know, man, what your channel's about, what kind of stuff you do, all that other good stuff.
Yeah, man. So, you know, my name is Mr. Lucario. For those who don't know, I'm a dating coach. And, you know, I just speak real shit when it comes to dating, man, and relationships. So I try to give people the real, you understand? Because there's a lot of fake shit out here. There's a lot of goofy shit out here. And I just want people to know the real deal when it comes to this game shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, yeah, man, you know, and this is my book. And make sure you get this at MrLucario.com. And also go to badboymembership.com. That's where you get my membership program, which is 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials. So make sure you guys get that shit. You feel me?
All right. What's up? So, look, Mr. Lucario, man. We've been having a little bit of a debate. Shout out to some of the brothers, Stefan, Clean Skills, BOA, some of the guys. But I'm just taking a spin off of some of their content. I want to give them credit for what they had to say. And there's some guys who are kind of believing that code approaching doesn't work, because a lot of times women seem to be not interested. But let me ask you this. We want to know, do you think that it would be better if women approached the men that they were interested in? And do you think women should approach men that they're interested in? That way there's less hassle, less rejection, less all of that.
Well, the thing is, you know, it would make shit easier, you know what I'm saying, if women would approach men. But so I would say, yeah, it would make it easier in that sense, but also in another sense, it wouldn't be better in the sense that as a man, it's like you still want to be able to, you know, be the aggressor, be the one that's initiating. You understand what I'm saying? Because, and also women, usually they like to be more passive. You feel what I mean? And that makes for more of an interesting dynamic. Because even when a woman is choosing you, women choose passively. They don't, like, you know what I'm saying? They don't come up and grab your ass. You understand what I'm saying? They just be like, yo, they'll probably look at you, they'll smile at you or something like that. They're not really overtly, you know, going out there like that. You understand what I'm saying? So, because it's not really in their nature to do so. You feel what I mean? For us, it's in our nature to hunt. You see what I mean? And unfortunately, nowadays, you got too many guys who they're just scared to hunt. You know what I'm saying? It's their ego and all this other stuff that's stopping them from really making it happen.
Okay, let's talk about the whole code approach thing. I don't think anybody likes to do it, because it's like, but I mean, even me, it's not like I wake up in the morning like I'm gonna go code approach 1,000 bitches. Like, it's like, you know, you do it because, like, man, if I don't do it, I might not see her again. Shout out to C Boogie. But what is the hardest thing about the code approaching that guys have to get over, in your opinion?
I mean, basically, dudes just got to get out their ego, man. It's their ego thing. Like, guys, like, you know, nobody likes to get rejected. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's part of the game. You know what I mean? So guys, what happens is they're scared to approach a woman because they're scared that the woman might reject them. But also, they feel like, well, I don't want to gas her head up. I don't want to give her validation. But that's also coming from a place of you know, feeling kind of like hurt when it comes to women, because it's like, well, I don't want to give her anything. I don't want her to think this way. I don't want her to think that she's the shit, because if she's going to reject me, why am I making her feel better? And then now she's rejecting me. So it's kind of like this little tit for tat thing where guys don't want to do that. But the hardest part about it is that dudes is just scared. because they judge their sense of self-worth, based off of the reaction of the interaction or how it goes. So if the girl doesn't like him or if the girl's not feeling him, then he's going to feel bad about himself. And, guys don't want to feel bad about themselves, so therefore they don't do it. You know what I mean? And then now they say, well, I'm just going to wait for choosing. Now, there's nothing wrong with choosing signals. Like, I want to get that clear. Like, choosing signals is cool. Like, if a chick is choosing you, she's checking you out, she's doing whatever she's doing, go and do your thing. But what I'm telling guys is that the only thing about choosing signals is not as consistent as what you can do with cold approaching. You understand what I'm saying? So what I mean is, if you're waiting for choosing signals, let's say, for example, a month passes by, you might have gotten chosen maybe by like 5 girls in a month. You understand what I'm saying? And this is for most guys. So are you going to wait for 5 girls to choose you? And then let's say 4 out of those 5 girls, you're not even attracted to? You know what I'm saying? So you have to rely on that one girl you're attracted to, and then you go and approach her, and let's say she likes you, but then you find out that she's a bitch or she's annoying. So you wasted a whole month waiting for these 5 girls to choose you. You liked one of them, and then you realize that you didn't like her because she was on some dumb shit. So now you wasted a whole month. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's crazy.
Okay, let me kind of get back to it's not as consistent.
Right.
Yeah, I like both sides of the argument. I heard some of the other parts of the argument. I thought there were some fair points. So I want to give precedence. So when you're saying that if a woman is giving you choosing signals, all right, let me kind of go back to a cold approaching. Give me a number. How many cold approaching do you think averagely that, if you talk to, let's even use yourself. You talk to 30 girls, you approach 30 girls. How many of those numbers do you think you can get out 30?
Well, it all depends on your level of game. So if a guy has, if his game is good, if he approaches 30 girls, he might get, anywhere between 15 and like 16 numbers. You understand what I'm saying? If his game is average, he's going to get between like 1 and 10. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Or that range. So it all depends on his game. But the thing is, though, is that when you're doing it, the more you do it, the more you're going to get. You see what I'm saying? So it's always a numbers game. But the thing is, you have control of how many interactions and how much things you want to happen. You see what I mean? Which is why it's good. Because the thing is this, I think you should do both. You should cold approach and you should, check for choosing signals. But don't not cold approach because you're just waiting for choosing signals, because then it's kind of like you're just, you're wasting too much time.
Okay, all right. Let me do a shout out to Joe Smith for the super chat. Shout out to Erasmus. Let me kind of get back to. Okay, let's talk about this, because the choosing signals, right? And I mean that does make sense that you should cold approach and look for choosing signals. Obviously, that makes your overall number much higher and probabilities a lot better because the numbers don't lie, right? But here's the thing: if you have 15 to 30 numbers, right? And we all know that, you get a phone number, because I know I've had this happen to me, right? And guys in the chat, press 5, this happened to you. You talk to a chick at the bus stop, you're like, ooh, or yeah, girl, what's your name? What's your number? You get the number, right? And you're like, damn, I got her number. And the number is real. You over there high five. Yeah, nigga, you see that? Nigga, I got her number.
Right.
Text her. No response. Hi, 14 hours later. What's up? There's no interest, right? So out of those 15 out of 30, and guys, if that's ever happened to you, press 5 in the chat. If that's ever happened to you. All right. So then out of those 15 or 30, I mean, you might be down to like 8 out of 30 now. Because some of these women are not going to respond back to you.
Right.
Then the 8 out of 30, all right, they might respond. Can you go out on a date? Oh, I got choir rehearsal. I'm getting my kneecaps shaved. All right. So now you go to the date, right? And then you go to 4 out of 30. 4 girls, you get a date, right? Then you go to the date. Okay, you don't want to. Let's go to coffee. I'm not going to coffee. Not me, nigga. Shit, I'm not going there. You take me to, take me to Ruth Chris or something. So then you down to like 2. So that's what I'm saying. Like you got to go through that whole thing, right?
Right,
so I can understand why a guy would say, man, I'm waiting for choosing signals because I got to go through all these numbers, hit all these bitches up, go on all these dates with all this shit. It's like not even efficient. What do you say to that argument? Because you got to weed out all these broads.
Right. Well, see, that's the thing. You always have to weed out chicks, even when you're waiting, even if you're waiting for choosing signals. So this is the thing, is that you have to up your numbers, period. You see what I'm saying? And so what happens is, let's say, for example, a guy's waiting for those choosing signals. And again, let's say within a month, he got 5 chicks choosing him. Out of those 5, there was one girl he liked that was attractive, right? So even with that one girl, that still doesn't mean that he's going to get to fuck her. You see what I'm saying? Because a choosing signal doesn't automatically mean you're going to have sex with the girl. You see what I mean? Because there's certain things there's certain things that go down where you can meet her, she's feeling you today, then next week she's not feeling you, and you ain't even get to smash. So a choosing signal doesn't guarantee the sex. So what I suggest for guys to do is the cold approach, and you can also, check out for choosing signals, but what happens is you up your number. So for example, let's say that guy who talked to 30 girls and he got 15 numbers, right? Out of those 15 numbers, right? He let's say he got to see like 3 or 4 of those girls, and he ended up smashing those 3 or 4 girls. He's doing better than the guy who just waited for choosing signals and only got 5 in that month and only was trying to fuck with that one girl who may or may not have sex with him. You see what I'm saying? So it's all about the numbers. It's always a numbers game. So you have to always up the numbers all the time. So the thing is that you got to understand, like, every time when you meet a chick, right, there's a good chance that she's not going to fuck with you later. It doesn't matter if she's choosing you or not. It does not matter. The only thing that matters is the numbers. You feel what I'm saying? That's it. The only thing that matters is the numbers. This is why I tell guys it's a numbers game. This is why I tell guys you have to keep talking to girl after girl after girl. And I talked about this before in one of my videos, is that for when a woman first meets you, that's the time where it's the easiest for her to stop fucking with you. Meaning that's the easiest time for her to lose interest, whether she's choosing you or not. You see what I'm saying? When you're first fucking with a girl, that's the time when it's easiest for her to lose interest. Just like you said, you get a girl's number and then you call her or text her, she don't respond. Why? Because she's not really like attached to you yet. Same thing with choosing signals. A girl could check you out, be looking at you. You understand? You give her the number, whatever, and then let's say you have a conversation on the phone. She's not feeling the conversation. She's like, this guy's kind of lame. I'm done. You feel what I'm saying? So this is why you have to keep upping the numbers at the beginning. You see what I mean?
Okay, let me talk to you about this, right? And like a lot of guys in that, hold on a second. LOL. All this for ass. Who was this bitch? Hold on, stop it, yo. Who are you? You get your honky tonk man looking ass out my chat. Get her ass out of here. What the fuck is wrong with her? Get her out of my goddamn chat. I'm not taking shit for you. Who the fuck are you? Oh, weird ass. All this for ass. You goddamn right. All this for some ass. You go put some makeup on and look a little bit better so I can trick on you when you get back. God damn, man, I can't stand these bitches. All right, let me go back to this. What if the first, because the first few moments, right? Are they certain things the approach? Okay, and because you only, how many seconds do you have? Like when you stop a girl, you got her attention for something. How many seconds do you have to make a good impression on a chick to make it memorable? In your opinion?
Right. Well, the thing is this: it's a lot of different factors that go along with this. It depends on the situation. Are you stopping a girl who's like walking real fast in the street like she got somewhere to go, or is the girl like sitting on a bench on a park bench? You know what I'm saying? Okay. So that matters. If you are talking to a girl, let's say she has a boyfriend and she's not interested in talking to you, so it doesn't matter what you say. Let's say she's just not attracted to you. She don't like the way you look. It don't matter what you say. You know what I'm saying? So that all those factors. But as far as like, the first things that you say to the girl is not anything specific, but all it is just getting her attention at first for her to even like want to talk to you, and then just go into what you need to say. And if she is interested in talking to you, she will stop and talk to you. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the thing. Guys just have to find the girls who actually want to talk to them. The thing is, men are scared of not getting or getting rejected. I like rejection. Rejection's a good thing. All rejection means is she's not the chick that I'm going to be getting with. She's not the right chick. So I move on to the next girl, and then I get with that girl. You see what I mean? So all it is finding those girls. But again, it takes the numbers game. Now I understand why a lot of guys will do the choosing thing. Waiting for the choosing signals.
Right.
But again, the only reason why I say don't just do that is because it's too much of a slow process. The process is extremely slow. You understand? Most guys are not going to get like guys aren't going to get 20 girls a day choosing them. It doesn't happen that way. You see what I'm saying? So you're going to be waiting for the signals, which can take a long time, and then it's like you're wasting all this time when you could really get shit popping by doing shit on your own. You see what I mean?
All right, let me ask you this. I want to talk about this post Me Too era, but I want to talk about this also. What about? Because Ron made this video. I thought it was pretty good. A woman who was really interested in him but showed no signs that she was interested. Like it even happened to me. Like one chick, man, like I was dating her. Like we go out, she have a good time. She would never call me. She never, you know what I mean? Then one day she's just like, let me go back to your house. I was like, what? You know what I mean? She stayed. Well, I had to rub them kneecaps, but that's another story. So I was like, well, damn, some women show their interest a little bit differently than others. Like typically, okay, have you ever had that woman who act like she had no interest in you, but then come to find out that she did?
Right. Exactly.
How often does that happen?
So that happens a lot. And that's the thing. Like, so you might be passing up on chicks that you don't even know they're interested in you because you're waiting for the signal, but she might not give you a signal. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the thing. Like, you never really know what chick is going to be into you. You see what I'm saying? So there could be a chick over there that, like you said, all of a sudden she just pop up and show you that, like, oh yeah, I was feeling you and all this other stuff all this time. You had no idea. So if you would have approached her whenever, she'd have probably wanted to fuck with you. So that's really all it is. It's like, there are going to be times where the women don't give the signal. So that's why I say don't just wait for it. You know what I'm saying? Because then you're going to miss out on a chick that you could have, could have got with. You know what I mean?
Shout out to the bro, K Zag 20. What's up, fellas? We definitely got to get
20 in the building.
Yeah. I told him everything you know. You know what I mean? Lord, tell me, no, I'm not complaining. I'm just explaining. But no, well, let me talk about this though. How much times when you do your cold approaches, you approach a woman no matter what signal you're getting from her. Don't matter.
Yeah, this is the thing. I don't wait for no signals, but also my mindset is all of them want me anyway. So why do I need to wait for them to give me a signal? I like that. That's how I think. All of them want me. That's literally how I think.
Right.
In my mind, I think they all want me. You understand? Shout out to my dude Eddie Fuse. He said if a girl cough around him, he thinks she's coughing to get his attention. That's the way you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta wait for you to think when I already know y'all want to fuck with me. You see what I'm saying? And if I approach you and it don't work out, that's cool because you don't know what the fuck you're missing. But again, that has to be your mentality. See, I'm not worried about being rejected because I'm looking at it as her loss. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's times where I've actually been with chicks and they didn't want to fuck with me, and I felt bad for them because I knew what the fuck.
Wait.
I know they got to go back to those knuckleheads that ain't going to give them the type of game I can give them. You see what I'm saying?
Wait, say that again. Say it again. Wait, say it again.
Chicks they want to fuck with me, and I feel bad for them.
Oh, bitch, I feel bad for you.
I know.
That's right.
I know. You see what I'm saying? So
right.
It's that type of shit. You have to have that level of confidence and belief and see the game that way. Then therefore, you ain't gonna be thinking about whatever. You ain't gonna be caring about none of that shit.
Right. All these bitches want me, I'll make a song about that on my thirst box at the end. I gotta get the beat.
That's what's up. That shit.
So let me kind of get back to that. I'm gonna get back to a lot of brothers in the chat is kind of concerned, right? Like, all right, listen, man, Lucario, nigga, you see what you say? I gotta talk like how these niggas is thinking, right? Yeah, man, you sound like you know what you're talking about and all this shit, brother. But well, this Me Too movement, all this other shit, man. I ain't, how we gonna be talking to these hoes? Me Too movement, nigga.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, has that stopped you? Have you seen any difference and talking to women during the Me Too shit
Mm-hmm.
are, 2005, whatever? Is there a difference in approaching women, in your opinion?
No, that's this. Look, that whole Me Too shit. First of all, that's a bunch of bullshit. So what I mean is, Me Too was actually about, if you looked on the news and all that, that was really just about like a lot of corporate shit. It was like guys in, corporate jobs, Harvey Weinstein fucking with these chicks, and then the chicks coming out saying, I've been sexually harassed at work, and this guy who was in a higher position than me, took advantage of me with all that other shit. Me Too has nothing to do with you approaching a woman on the street. You know what I'm saying? It has zero to do with you approaching a woman in the street, because guys will say, well, a chick will say, you're sexually harassing her. She's going to call the cops on you because, you're Listen, you approaching a woman on the street is not sexual harassment. Do you guys understand the definition of what harassment is? Like, to harass means that you would have to continue to do something when it's unwarranted. You see what I'm saying? How can I harass you when this is the first time I'm talking to you? You see what I'm saying? And no woman is going to run to some cop for you saying hi to her. It's like these guys, they got to live in the real world. Get off the internet and go outside in the real world. This is not happening in the real world. Guys are looking at all these goofy, videos on YouTube where you have guys who are scared to approach women. So they're looking for every excuse to not have to do it. Like, oh, well, I'm not going to approach a girl because I'm going to get Me Too'd. And then, they're going to call the cops on me for, ain't nobody calling no goddamn cops on you for saying hello to a woman. It's not happening. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? There's no crime for you saying hi to a woman. You understand? Now, if you say hi to her and she keeps walking and she's like, hey, I don't want to talk to you, and you keep trying to talk to her, then that's harassment.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So, it's crazy. Dudes, they just fear everything.
Well, let me kind of go, back to the confidence. What up, JV? So let's say, you got the all these bitches want me, you got that swag and everything. Can these women tell by your demeanor, by the way you present yourself, that this confidence that you exude that she want? Can they tell? Does that help you?
Are you saying that can they tell if you're confident?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the confidence that you say, because you think if a female's coughs around, like the dude, the one dude you're talking about, right? You said that she must be doing that to get his attention. So your attitude is all of them want you. Do you think that these women can tell that, and does that work to your advantage?
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, this is the thing guys got to understand, right? And because a lot of guys, they talk about confidence, and I've heard some people on YouTube talk about confidence is bullshit and all this other stuff, other nonsense. What you got to understand is this: women are very susceptible to game. You understand? And so what happens is that if you're confident and you're interacting with a woman, right? What happens is that the women who already want you, they're going to want you more. And there are some women who are sort of like in the middle that will start to warm up to you and want to fuck with you just because of that confident energy you exude when you're talking to a woman. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is this: if you, the reason why a lot of guys get rejected, you understand what I'm saying? And when they approach women is because they approach women and they're already scared to talk to her. They already think they're going to get rejected. So they start talking to her. Their voice is shaking. They're not having eye contact. They're not very aggressive and assertive when they're talking to the woman. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is that they end up not getting her because of those things. And then they think, well, oh, this cold approach shit don't work and these chicks are rejecting me. It's like, no, they're rejecting you because of how you're coming at the interaction. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of dudes come at it with a bunch of fear and a bunch of nervousness and all that other shit. They don't know what to talk about. They don't know what to say. They don't know how to gauge women's interest. They don't know none of that shit. So this is why they keep getting rejected. You see what I'm saying? And they want to, be safe and say, well, I'm gonna just wait for a girl to choose me or check me out. And then the stupid part about that is you still got to go and approach the girl. You feel what I'm saying? And what happens is, and this is what I talked about on my video, when you wait for choosing signals and you only approach women that choose you, they have to choose you twice. You understand? And what that means is that a chick could be checking you out from across the room because she thinks you're cute. Then when you go and approach her, right, now she has to see how you are. So let's say you approach her and now she don't like the sound of your voice. Your breath stinks. So some other shit. So now she don't want you no more. So she had to choose you twice. Once when she saw you across the room and once when you approached her. You see what I'm saying? So now you're wasting more time when you could have just approached her in the first place and then all she had to do was choose you once. You see what I'm saying? And that's the thing guys don't understand. It's always going to be her choosing you twice when you're waiting for the choosing signals. You see what I'm saying? So it don't even make sense at that point. You see what I mean?
Okay. Let me kind of get Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Women who get all right, listen, let me tell you something. You nigga-ettes in these chats. You better shut the fuck up. This is the manosphere. I don't have no time for you nigga-ettes. Shut up. I'm tired. I'm real irritable today. I don't want to see none of you motherfuckers you're talking shit. I'm talking about you Negro-ettes. Don't you say shit over here. I'll kick your ass out. I want to hear your goddamn mouth. All right. Coming in here talking all that shit. Man, you go to the goddamn makeup commercials or whatever the fuck that shit is. Man, why not take your ass on, man? It's the goddamn manosphere. I'm about to start going hard on these chicks, man. I'm tired of these motherfuckers. Anyways, let me talk back to the brother. I'm sorry. These goddamn women making me mad, brother. You know, my blood pressure high. Women. I heard some complaints from women who are attractive. They don't get approached enough. Do you think that women actually want to get approached?
Oh, of course.
Get talked to. Okay, why do you say that?
Of course. See, look, man. Think about this for all you guys out there. Think about if you're a woman, right? And you want to get some dates. You want to go out, you want to have fun, you want to have sex with guys. But you as a woman don't approach, either because you're scared or because, you know, societal things, or it's just not in your nature to do that. So of course you're going to want guys to approach you, because that's how you jumpstart your dating life. That's how you jumpstart your situation. But the thing is, most guys think women don't want to be approached because guys are approaching women who don't like them. That's all it is. When you approach a girl who likes you, she's glad you approached. You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing. You just got to find the girls again that like you. You see what I mean? But again, a lot of dudes, they're too insecure. They're too scared to go and do it. And so therefore they're missing out on situations where they could have made it happen. So women love to get approached. Don't ever see, this is the thing that tricks guys. The reason why guys think women don't like to be approached is because sometimes women will say they don't like to be approached. But the thing that they're leaving out is the correct thing they should be saying, and what they're actually meaning is they don't want to be approached by guys they don't like. You see what I'm saying? Okay. That's the part they leave out. They're like, oh, I'm tired of just walking around and, you know, I just want to be left alone and I don't want any guys approaching me. No, you don't want guys that you don't like approaching you. That's all it is. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Paul Sanabria. What's up, bro? Ain't seen you a long time. Black Wolf Incorporated. Shout out to Oshay and Mr. Lacario.
Oh, we got VVS in the chat room.
VVS. Who is VVS?
VVS? I'll be watching your videos, bro. Just letting you know.
Let me see. Who is this? VVS. Okay. Let me go back to this situation. So, and another thing that you're saying is, obviously there's women that ain't gonna fuck with you for whatever reason. You're not gonna know unless you try. That's the whole thing, right? All right. Let me go back to this, and I like the categories that you have. I need to do kind of responses. You have the women who definitely don't want you. The women that are in the middle, and the women that want you, and usually, for most broke niggas, those are the big ones. So let's keep it real, y'all niggas know I'm just being honest. So we keep it real. Y'all gonna lie? Don't lie. Funny. Press 5. You acting like. Let me say it back again. For the most part, the women that don't want you, those are typically the fine ones. The ones in the middle are also typically fine. The ones that want you is like, God damn, I can't wait to get some money to get rid of this big bitch. That's the order it goes with. Okay, so you can't do nothing about the ones that don't want you because they're not gonna fuck you even if Jesus came back. We know that.
Exactly, right.
The ones that are in the middle, though, those are the ones that could go either way. How do we close these particular women that's kind of like, all right, it could go either way? Because the ones that want you, then they can pretty much, that's easy, right?
Right. They already want you, so it is what it is.
It's all good. What about the ones in the middle, though?
Right. Well, see, the ones in the middle are usually more neutral. You understand? Where they could go either way. It could be like, well, they're not. They don't think you're unattractive, but they're not like super attracted to you, right? They're not like, oh, I'm really liking this guy, but they're not like, oh, I hate him. You understand? So they're just sort of all in the middle. So with those women, those are really the type of women. If you want to get those women, that's when you have to have the most game. That's when your game has to be extremely tight to get those type of women. You see what I'm saying? For a woman who's super into you, you know, she's just already into you, so you don't really need to do much. A girl who's not into you at all, there ain't nothing you can do. But the girls in the middle, that's when you need the most game. That's when you need the most skill and strategy to get stuff happening. So a lot of times, what happens is again, like I said, when those guys approach women, if you're super nervous or you're, you know, not giving eye contact, you're just like, oh, I'm scared to talk to this girl. What's going to happen is because she's sort of in the middle, she may end up going the way of, I'm not really feeling this guy, because she's seeing that insecure energy. She's feeling that insecure energy. But if you was confident, she may go in the direction of, oh, this guy's kind of cool. You feel what I'm saying? Because now she's feeling it. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that the more confident you are, the more game you have. That's the thing that's going to make those girls want to fuck with you more. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Shout out to the brother with the 49 super chat. His name is the Sheet Black. The Manosphere has been entertaining me all day while I'm doing paperwork. Yeah, man, it's been crazy. It's been Armageddon in this bitch today. But anyways, let me kind of get back to let me kind of switch gears real quick, because I know this is something you talked about. We are in this social media age. You know, I know me and you, we in our late 30s. We remember when there wasn't no Tinder. You know, you had to go to the club. You had to walk up to the, you know, you had to go to the events to talk to people, stuff like that. But now, you know, motherfuckers is just swiping left and swiping right, and they spitting game on WhatsApp before you even meet the chick. Now, let me ask you this. How does the WhatsApp, or how has the online dating situation changed the game?
Well, the thing is the online stuff, you know, it changed the game because now there's more access. You understand? There's more access to get more women easily. But that access is not going to help you if you don't know what to do. That's the only part that fucks it up. Is that for some guys, online dating doesn't work for them because they don't know how to really finesse it. You know what I'm saying? So they still got to just like go out and do the thing. I still suggest guys go out there and approach and just, you know, interact with women in person, even if you're doing online. But the only thing that online sort of made a difference is with the access. That's really all it is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it is still, again, game you have to imply to get the girls from online to meet you in person. But the thing is that, you know, all it really did is the access. So like, for example, like, you know, like I'm on Tinder right now. You feel what I'm saying? And my Tinder, I think, let me check it real quick. It has over 1,200 matches on here. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the thing with the online thing, is like, you know, you got access to all these women. You feel what I'm saying? But the thing is, the access to those women also on the flip side makes a lot of the women more picky online. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the reason why a lot of online dating doesn't work for guys, because women are also extremely picky online. You feel what I'm saying? And so that affects it online. But those same picky girls online, if they met you in person, it would be a whole different story. You see what I'm saying?
All right, let me do that. And shout out to Blackest Night, man. He's the one. Have you seen my series, Hit the Wall but Still Entitled? where I basically be roasting like girls with that's like over the hill but entitled online on dating apps. You got to see that shit. But let me do that. So you're saying something right now, and I got a new episode coming to tonight on that, brothers. Y'all got to make sure that you watch that.
That's what's up.
Or you say women in person are much different than online. So basically,
way different.
Okay,
so,
how do you know? I mean, it's a good argument, but how do you know this?
Well, I mean, I'll give you an example. One time, okay, for example, I matched with this girl on Tinder, right? I sent her a message, and she didn't reply back or nothing, right? So now I'm at a fucking event, and I see the same girl that I messaged. Now, because now I'm in person with her, like we sort of locked eyes for a second, and I was like, "Yo, ain't you that chick from Tinder?" Right? She's like, "Yeah." So then we start talking, and then we start getting into it, and we start kissing and shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Damn, right there.
Yeah, like it took us like 15 minutes. We was in the corner talking. I started getting all touchy-feely with her and started making out with her. But that's the point. The point is, online, she wasn't responding quickly, or she wasn't responding at all, because she probably had 5 or 6 7 guys she's responding to on the app. Okay. So now that she sees me in person, it's like we're here. We're like right in front of each other. So it's easier for me to make shit happen because you have more to work with in person than online. Online, all you got is your pictures and your messages. In person, I'm touching her. You understand what I'm saying? The body language, all of that other stuff, the tone of your voice, all of that stuff plays a part in her being attracted to you. You see what I'm saying? So the online thing, it limits you in a certain way that because you don't have as much in your arsenal to actually make it happen. But if you're in person, you have so many other things to play with to make a chick want to fuck with you. You see what I'm saying?
So basically, really, what should happen is, and I agree with this. I would agree with this.
Right. Women
online, exactly. In person, your presence is stronger. That actually is true. That actually is true.
Yeah.
Let me say that why this is true. Because you know how it is, right? Like if you're talking to a chick on a text messages or anything like that, your personality can't really show. But if you get a motherfucker in person, you work with them, you know what I mean? You can see if they shy, you can see if they giggling, you see how they respond. Right. Yeah, it can be over. Next thing you know, you on the kneecaps. But so basically what you would always suggest is, because on dating, on online dating, you have these motherfuckers is, pretty much, fucked up.
Right.
Do you suggest using the Tinder thing and approaching and choosing signals? Or
right.
I mean, like, what do you suggest for all of it, man? Like,
this is the thing. I suggest use everything.
Okay.
That's the thing that guys understand. Is not like I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna use everything, because the more you use, the more you raise your probability of making shit happen that you want to happen. So yeah, approach women in the street, check out for the choosing signals, do online game. If you work with your social circle. So let's say you might know a girl who knows a girl that you feeling, be like, yo, who that girl over there? Introduce me. Let me know, let's make that happen. Like, let's get that shit popping. So any way you could do it, do that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because there's so many different ways to make it happen. So it's not just this one thing. Do everything so that you can, increase your odds and actually maximize what you can make happen. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. No, I definitely agree. Let me see. Let's see if any guys got. Let me ask you this. What are the choosing signals that you look for? If a woman is attractive, you out or whatever. What are you? Because I don't spend all my time like. Let me see what looking. Oh, bitch! I saw you, bitch.
Right.
You know what I mean? What choosing signals do you look for to see if a woman is interested and all of that or whatever?
Well, this is a lot of different actually choosing signals, and I actually have a program as a plug on my Bad Boy membership program.
Yeah, go ahead, plug it up.
Right, I have a program called 15 Signs She's Into You, and so I'm giving you 15 basically 15 choosing signals, because the thing is, guys, they talk about choosing signals, but they don't even realize what the choosing signals are. You know what I'm saying? So the most obvious is a girl staring you down. You understand what I'm saying? Usually when guys get this confused, if a girl looks you in the eye and then just like walks away, that's not really a choosing signal. A chick has to be basically eye fucking you. You feel what I'm saying? That's a choosing signal. You see what I mean? Another choosing signal is, let's say you are at a party or at a bar, at an event, whatever, and if you notice a girl always being in your vicinity. So let's say you're at the bar, you notice a girl standing near the bar. Then you go all the way to the other side of the fucking club. Then you notice she's right there, within 5 minutes. Then you go to another side of the club, you notice she's next to you. That's a choosing signal. She's trying to get in your orbit for you to actually approach her. You see what I'm saying? Another choosing signal, and this is a little bit more complex, is when a girl asks you had to ask you that question in that situation. So for example, I was in McDonald's one time, online about to eat some food, right? Or to get some food. This girl comes into the McDonald's, comes straight to me and says, hey, do you know where so-and-so is? Like, she's asking me for directions. Now, why would she need to come into the McDonald's to ask me for directions when she could ask anybody outside? You see what I mean?
Okay. Right.
She literally came in to ask me that. So she saw me through the window. She comes through, through the door. She comes through to ask me for these directions. You see what I'm saying? So that's a choosing signal. You see what I mean? So it's certain things like that where you would need to understand, and then you can, take advantage of those. You see what I'm saying? So, but that's why I tell you guys, go to Bad Boy Membership, get the 15 signs she's into you so you can check that out. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. So we got that. Let me do this. I think that's all, man, that I got for right now. Unless there are some questions you guys want to super chat and ask while we have the brother here. But
yeah, man,
Lakaria, I see you doing your thing, man, and
yeah, man.
Talk about all the service that you have for and guys who need to subscribe to Mr. Lakaria. Hold on a second. If you're guys in here and you need to subscribe to Lakaria Fans channel, let me know. Okay, let me know because we want to take you to the brother's channel right now. If you're a brother, it's just you in here, because definitely I like the cold approach, and I'll be tricking at the same time. So how I'm cold tricking approaching. Yeah, baby, you want that cell phone bills paid. Yeah. All right, Bug, we've already sub. Guys, go ahead and click the link there to subscribe. Go ahead, Mr. Lakaria.
Yeah, so basically, guys, I have a Bad Boy membership sale from now up until May 31st. So I had it for the whole month of May. When you join the Bad Boy membership, you go to badboymembership.com. You join the Bad Boy membership, you will get my audiobook, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, the audiobook version. You're going to get my other ebook, the Bad Boy book, for free, and you're going to get 60-second game book for free. So you're going to get 3 products for free by joining the Bad Boy membership from now up until the 31st. So you got 3 days left? You know what I'm saying? Today and 2 other days. So make sure you guys, make sure you get that. Also, I'm still working on my documentary. Just want to, keep putting it out there, called Game Kings. So it's me, Rom Wills, Rosebud, Steve the Dean, Boss Mac, my dude Eddie Fuse, myself, and Miles Cunningham. So we're working on this documentary called Game Kings that's going to be out. We're trying to get it for early next year, so we're still working on it. But when you guys see this documentary, the game in there is so heavy because we got all these heavy hitters in there really going in and making it happen. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. All right, man. That's going to be off the chain. I'm going to buy it. So, man, so thanks for coming by, man. I really appreciate you. What up, Young Jay? Guys, we will have another show tonight. I will be doing a call-in show talking about that WAC 100 versus Mike Tyson shit. It's going to be crazy. Yeah, so it's going to be on my other channel. I'm going to try a little different topic, though. It's going to be a call-in show. So, I really appreciate everybody for being here.
That's what's up, man.
And thanks
Oshay,
again.
I appreciate you having me, man. Real talk. I appreciate you having me on here.
Yeah, brother. We're gonna definitely be linking up, man. Thanks again, brother. Appreciate you.
All right, bro. I'm holla. Peace.
Hey, guys, you niggas don't forget to be on the show tonight on my other channel, WAC 100. We're gonna be talking about a whole bunch of shit. LeBron James' son going off. We're gonna be talking a lot of nigga shit tonight. You know what I mean? It's gonna be popping tonight, right? We're gonna be talking about a whole bunch of nigga shit, and you niggas know I'm probably gonna be drunk off that diet water. Because 2016 Oshay is back. I'm talking shit to niggas. I don't give a damn. I'm going in, and we're going to be having a good motherfucking time. So see you Negroes tonight. Peace.